This is one of those wacky things that you're just like in the right/wrong place at the right/wrong time. Like,
I might have repressed that.
Yeah. Okay, this one we so we had a rehearsal space for a while. I will not name the name of the business because I don't know if it's still around or not, but it was I believe it was in Torrance, California, and we had a rehearsal. They're called lockouts. You can rent them. You can either rent them by the month, almost like you would an apartment, or you can rent them by the hour, and like multiple bands will use the same rehearsal space over the course of a day or a night. And we were in one of the hourly spaces. We had just set up and had been starting to rehearse for about an hour when this little lady, she was like probably, I mean, she was 5 foot if she was nothing, you know? I mean, she was just real short. She come running in, and we don't know her, you know? She's got like a Gucci bag, and like she's all dimed out and everything, and like got nice clothes on and stuff, and she just kind of comes in and like slides up against the wall, and she's just kind of like, keep playing. And we're just like, oh, okay, right. Sweet. So we're in the middle of a song, right? And it was a long song, and then we got to the end of it, and we stopped playing, and we were like, who are you? And she's like, oh, don't worry about me. I am in the lockout across the hall. I just need to stay here for a minute. Is that okay? And we're just like, sure, yeah. I mean, if you need to, sure, go ahead. And then so we just kept rehearsing like as normal for like, another couple hours with her in the room. Well, at some point during the rehearsal, we saw a guy with like a helmet come running past, and then another guy with the helmet, and then a guy stops outside of we can see it through the door. There's like the glass in the door, and you can see through it, and I could see it on the back of his vest. It said SWAT on the back of it. And our rehearsal studio, or the space, it was getting raided by a SWAT team. And I guess what had happened was the people that were across the hall had rented out, they had one of the longer term leases, and they had like a gambling ring in there. And she was working in the gambling ring. And so she slipped out as the SWAT guys were coming in, and she slipped into our rehearsal space. And so the whole rehearsal, we're just seeing all this commotion and guys getting pulled out and in, and SWAT guys coming in and out. And this lady's just sitting there with her Gucci bag like this in the corner of our rehearsal studio, hoping nobody's going to come in and check in on us. And nobody did. And then finally at the end of the rehearsal, we're just like thinking about how we can get her out of there. We're like, do you want to like pretend you're in the band and like you can like carry a guitar case or something?
We'll give you a jacket.
And yeah, we'll like, and she very obviously